like a Hellcat.
Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Minhajul Qawim, student ID number 121, kelas CPLK from Agribusiness University of Trunojoyo, Madura. I will present a video about the intercropping farming system to promote sustainable agriculture on the island of Madura. Okay, the first slide, a background. Madura Island is one of the islands which has a very wide dry land. Almost 90% of Madura is dominated by dry land. However, the dry land in Madura has not been full managed by farmer or the government. Where there are still a lot of plants planted on dry land, there are many harvest failures, pests, and decreased productivity of crops. Okay, next slide. Pest pressure efforts. Number 1, making dry land a sustainable agriculture by applying the Tumpang Sari system. Number 2, the Tumpang Sari system is a system in which there are 2 or more different types of plants that are planted simultaneously using the same time on the application of alternating planting system on the same land. Number 3, the application of the Tumpang Sari system can help farmer to increase dry land productivity, reduce production costs, reduce the risk of crop failure, and reduce the risk of being attacked by pests. Okay, next slide, result and discussion of the Tumpang Sari system. The solution that can be done in dealing with pests on dry land is using the Tumpang Sari soil system. The intercropping system can reduce insect, pest white, incorrect increase in enemies due to the large temporal distribution of the nectar. The Tumpang Sari cropping pattern can be suppress a number of pests including number 1, separation of plants that are susceptible to pest attack. Number 2, one of the types of plant that is pursued has a role as a control plants. Number 3, one type of plants that is attempt to have a role as a pest repellent in one land. Okay, next slide. Tumpang Sari as an increasing land productivity. The dry land condition in Madura have an or nitrogen values, which mean they have very low values for fertility. So that to increase land productivity, intercropping cropping patterns can be used. The selection of the Tumpang Sari cropping pattern as an increase in land productivity has a major influence in number 1, maintain air humidity and groundwater content. Number 2, able to reduce erosion. Number 3, increase soil fertility. So that the Tumpang Sari pattern can increase production and kinds of plants in terms of unity of time. Types of plants strived for on dry land is the type of plants crop like corn. Okay, next slide. Tumpang Sari relationship with sustainable agriculture in Madura. The intercropping system applied to dry land can be realized because with the Tumpang Sari system, water utilization will be efficient. This can be used as a goal to improve the quality and productivity of farming. Because the farming system in Madura is still limited due to the lack of use of conservation technology. Conservation technology is a management technique in water system. Okay, last slide. The Madura region has a poor water management system, so there is often a lack of water during the dry season. Therefore, trenching is necessary to collect rainwater. During the dry season, the trench can be used as water storage when the volume of water overflows when it rains. And Madura is known for its corn commodity. Through the intercropping system, maize is planted with green beans so that it can help increase agriculture productivity in Madura. So Madura salt. It has the potential to implement the Tumpang Sari system to create more advanced and sustainable dryland agriculture. Okay, thank you. That's all the explanation from me. More or less, I'm sorry. Wabillahi taufik walidaya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.